let's say you were given a picture or a diagram like this on your test or on your quiz or whatever, and it was asking you to tell you, identify who the atom is. You're going to have to go backwards and think through the things that you know about atomic structure in order to do this. So the first thing you're going to want to find is your identity. Remember that protons are directly related to your identity. So what you want to do is count how many protons. So the protons are these X's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 protons. Because I have access to a periodic table, which you will too, you're going to go look for who has a number 11 as their atomic number. In this case, it is sodium. So first of all, we know that this is Na or sodium. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to find is what isotope am I? What's my mass? Okay? And so what I want to do to find my mass, I want to count all of my protons and add them to all of my neutrons. So all of these greens and blues. So I'm going to say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I have a mass number of 24. If I was writing it in isotope notation, I'd write it like that. If I'm writing it in hyphen notation, I'd write it like that. Okay, which means that I would probably have 11 protons and 13 neutrons as a side note. And then finally, I need to decide, am I an ion? And the way that I'd figure that out is if my protons and my electrons all cancel each other out, then I am a neutral atom and I can be done with how I have it written. But if I am an ion, then I have to add on my charge or write the word ion. So what I would do if I were you, I'd go ahead and just start kind of canceling them out. So these guys cancel out, these guys cancel out, these guys cancel out, those ones, those two, those two, those two, those guys. Uh-oh, I'm left with one extra proton, which means I have a 1 plus charge, which means we are a cation here. So if I have a charge, I'm going to put that charge right here if I'm in isotope notation. If I'm in hyphen notation, I'm going to write ion. If you want to be extra, you can go ahead and write the atomic number down there at the bottom if that makes you feel better, but it's not technically required because you should just know that sodium has 11 protons. But then I would be able to appropriately identify this atom.